Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is G Muddy Roland, and here, this is a video that I am, I'm gonna put out. I've been putting out first for after being on, not been able to have my internet, be on for almost about 2 weeks. I have to say, and that's why I haven't been seeing too much of uploads of my videos lately. So I have not been, catching up with it. But I'm gonna definitely get back into it, and I'm gonna make up for it. But anywho, for this video. It's basically my setup, my Borderlands 2 Zero build. Like what gear am I using and everything. obviously, you know all. Obviously, you know the gloves now. So this is one of the best slag slash moxie weapon in the game due to the fact that it restores about, I believe I heard, 63% of your health, which is pretty damn high. I gotta say. I think it was 63. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, Unfortunately, I mean, Badaboom is it's an alright rocket launcher. I used to love it back when the game was out, and I thought myself this was the most powerful rocket launcher in the game. But then, when I heard about the Northfleet and I've been introduced by it, it made me change my mind. So this is my temporary rocket launcher to use until I can get a Northfleet, which I've been farming the crap out of Hyperius for like a while, and he hasn't been dropping. He's not working well for me. Then you have the usual double penetration uncapped held. One of the best pistols in the game, especially if you get the double penetration variant of the gun itself. It fires two shots, which those two shots are very nasty, and especially if it fires like maybe it says 7 projectiles out of the pistol, but when you fire when you fire two sets of the 7 projectiles, man, you could do a lot of damage. The thing with this gun, though, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows, you kind of have to get kind of close with it though, because the bullet spread patterns kind of like wide as it goes further out. And of course, your typical Sandhawk. I got two of them. One's this, which is a standard one, and then a fire one. Been not getting lucky with a shock one and a corrosive one. Not been getting lucky lately. And then for shields, I was using the evolution shield when I was coming to farming for Hyperius. But I have like two bees. The only difference between the two is the recharge rate. But this one here, it's got a really good one. Capacity is low. Then this one, capacity is high. Recharge is pretty decent. But yeah, the power is a little bit different here. And grenade mods, well, look at this. I still got a level 72 magic missile. Haven't been too much farming for the magic missiles lately. This one's been doing me alright though. At least the nice ability is obviously the slow regeneration of grenade ammo over time. I also got a lightning bolt and a fireball, which I haven't used yet. And of course I got the Kozar, which is a level 71. This grenade was only used when it comes to doing the Hyperius boss fight. So, pull in his minions and then line them up with the uncapped held and shoot through them. Do tons of damage. And, relics. The one relic I use the most is the one I'm using right now, the Blood of the Ancients. This one is a really good one, I gotta say, even at a level 61. Now the other ones I can show you. I'll put in this one. This is a pretty good one if you recommend using rocket launchers a lot more often. Fire relic. This is for the shotguns. Shock. And corrosive. And oh yeah, so it's let's see what other gear do I got. I got some progressive weapons I have here. I got the Stalker, the Avenger. Now, got it just kind of recently. I don't know what the red text means. I mean, since my internet's been kind of out, so I couldn't never figure out what did it really does. Well, except I've seen how I throw it. It doesn't. It seemed like it was just like it's like a. How can I say this? It's kind of like it was bouncing up and down when I threw it. I mean, I think that's what I've been seeing. I'm not sure. The Unforgiving, which I don't know. For some reason with Jacob pistols in this game, I don't know. I don't know why they have. They don't seem that useful anymore. Especially when I heard about a while back about how the Maggie got nerfed, at least on the console version. But I heard on the PC version it's not nerfed. I don't understand why they made that decision to do so. But then, I also got the Storm, which is this is probably my highest one I got so far after farming for the boss. What's his name? 111011, or known as what the fuck, or what WTF. And here's the Bearcat. It's probably the best prefix I got from it. It's like this is a level 72 gear. I still got some level 72 gear. I'm still in my possession. It's probably the first time I've ever even gotten this, even though this is not what I know. Well, I know it's not the greatest gun in the game, but it's a pretty cool one. And the Maggie, unfortunately though, it's a disappointment. The fact they know the Maggie, I don't know why they would do that. It's just a horrible thing to do. Okay, no. Pretty decent sniper rifle, especially if it does fire damage. The Blaster, not my favorite gun in the game though. I mean, some of the torque weapons I'm not a big fan of, besides the uncapped halo. Because the uncapped halo is a very powerful one. When it comes to other weapons like the shotguns and assault rifles, I don't know, they just don't seem, to click well at me, especially with this weapon. It's like when I slag an enemy, like a powerful enemy, I cannot remember which enemy I was trying to shoot it with. The Hammer Buster. Now, I say this is a really good weapon. If you get headshots with this thing can really do some damage. And if you if you also slag the enemy too in the game, because if you just don't slag an enemy and you just shoot an enemy in the head, it'll take a little bit more longer. I got an E-Tech rocket launcher made by TEOA. The casual swords version. Casual is probably one of the best prefix. Now this is also one of the torque weapons I can accept due to the fact this thing's very powerful. 500% weapon damage? Pretty high, I gotta say. And here's the E-Tech Plasma Cassos. The Plasma Cassos are probably one of my favorite E-Tech weapons to use in the game. Just something about it, and it just seems like it clicks well with me. This gun, Miss Moxie's a cut. So if I'm not correctly. Slippery Windwet, which obviously means basically the gun will slip out of your hand. Well, basically it will automatically drop the gun out of your hand, which I barely don't use, but I'm keeping it as a collection. And then here is an incendiary Sandhawk. Now, what was I gonna say? If anyone out there, I could willing to make a dupe of this. If you're not getting a fire Sandhawk you want, I'll be willing to dupe this if anyone can dupe me either a electric or a corrosive Sandhawk. Just a thought. If you don't wanna, that's fine. The Fibber. Now, the Fibber, I believe, was nerfed, I believe. This was the most really powerful gun. The only thing with this gun, though, which you have to aim at the floor, and that's when you could do a lot more damage because it ricochets off the walls and everything. If you aim at the floor, though, and if you're hitting an enemy with it, you could do a lot of damage with this thing. This is probably one of the most powerful pistols in the game when it comes to ricocheting. But I like it the fact that it says 50% love, which that's not giving me the love I need. And then Captain Blade's weapon. The only thing with this gun is it has a very high 200% melee damage. Which if I have that Flub Thumper, along with this, I could do some damage with Zero's melee skills. which I'll show you in a minute. You've seen these already. Oh, my class mods. Legendary Sniper. I don't use this one very often because the only time I use this when I need to get the extra bonuses, which you see here, which you see on the screen on the precision, one shot, one kills, headshots, kill confirmed, and then philosophy. Legendary Killer, this one's a pretty good one too. Kind of even things out between the cutting and the sniping skill tree. Ninja, very very good one. Still, again, some of these are level 70 gear, but they're still doing me good. This is the only one if I have like a melee type of weapon, like I have that Captain's Blade, that's when I use this. And then, man, you could do a lot of damage. I mean, Zulu is pretty good with both headshots and melee. And obviously the Legendary Hunter's class mod, which is still a level 61. And then the Lawful Nature Rogue class mod. I got actually two of the Rogue. One does the critical hit damage, and then the other one, well, not critical hit damage, also fire rate, that's good. Magazine size is good, and accuracy is good, but I kind of wish there was a critical hit damage, status on this thing. Otherwise, this would be a good class mod to use, but I'll keep both of these two, because I made, experiment with my class and see what works better. And then again, you've seen all the grenades and the shields. Alright. Now for my skill trees. And obviously for the cutting, I made my way all the way down. Fast Hands, Fearless, Rising Shot, Invite. If I pronounce that right along, I'm really not good at pronouncing of certain words. Two Fangs, and then Death Blossom. This is where they, I think they nerf Death Monk. So it's no longer that great. Kind of sucks, really. I mean, why would they go and nerf Zero, man? I mean, that's not cool. I mean, especially this game is not really like an online competitive multiplayer. I mean, you're playing with just you and 3 other players. And really, you're not competing towards killing each other. You're pretty much trying to work together into getting better gear. For sniping, I will focus on headshots, killer, one shot will kill, bore, best skill in the game when it comes to shooting through enemies, especially with Hyperius and his minion bots. Philosophy. I'm always about getting more damage with critical hits and gun damage. Shit. Kind of had to get this skill here, so it's a very useful one, especially if you want to dash forward to perform a special. If you want to perform a special melee attack. And backstab's pretty. Backstab. Well, really? Sorry if I'm sounding a little bit tired, because I am. Forward. And Glim, which I only use this to increase my action rate when I kill enemies. Killing Blow, and then Iron Hands. And here's my badass fight. Well, I think I cover everything in this video of me being absent for about a while from videos. I will be still getting my Let's Play of Beyond Two Souls, and also I have finished up my Let's Play of Batman Arkham Origins, so be on the lookout for that. And then after these Let's Plays get taken care of, my next Let's Play will be Call of Duty Ghosts campaign. And you maybe see some multiplayer videos from me from the Call of Duty Ghosts to give my impression of the game, what I think they have done and what they improve and what they should fix or whatever. until then, everyone, take care.